Okay, so I'm live here now because due to a scoring error, thankfully caught by iOS code, uh, I need to show Okul's runs because you actually didn't get to witness our champions' games. So on that note, I'm just gonna drop down into share screen here. Oh wow, woof. MSVHT. No, we're just gonna stick with share screen. But first, we're gonna go turn off. We're gonna go move that Mythic Squad watermark down to the bottom right. Mainstream. All right. Now, what we're gonna do here is this is Okul's semifinal run, and just for context, we recorded these. TheBeave and I watched Okul do these matches live Wednesday morning at 2:30 a.m. And so now, or Tuesday morning at 2:30 a.m. So now here was Okul's semifinal run. He used a Archer, Warrior, Knight setup in the Mortal Round. And as you can see, he has that beautiful red blub visi there. This was quite a bash. He ends up taking it, and it's going to be pretty fast. It's going to be pretty fast. You're going to be surprised to see how fast it actually comes on that he wins. Knight's taking damage. Not too bad. Not too big of a deal. He's got a tank knight up there. You'll see that he's got the shield up ability in the first slot instead of taunt or mighty strike. So he's really focused on defense with this one. Wild charge coming in. Doesn't get a boar dead yet, but it looks like he's going to be able to kill one after the wild charge, or maybe even before the wild charge, and then be in a good spot, set up, ready to go. On his last run, or for the after the exhaust period to get this kill. All right, 63 damage on the warrior. Knight's taking bleeds. Heroes are looking a little healthy. It says he has no potions at the bottom. That's because this is a replay. It's foreshadowing. He uses his potions throughout the game, but he actually still has some left at this point in time. Working down that baby boar. He's going to want to be able to kill it right after Mama Boar comes up from exhaust to really minimize the output damage that it's doing and give it a chance. Now remember, give his heroes a chance to survive is what I meant to say. Now remember, in the he's going up against Keraket in this round. So Keraket took triple archer during this round, and he was left with one hero standing at the end, but he used one of his potions. And Okul, in the end here, he will end up with no potions left. So it's really going to come down to the heroes left standing to see if he can get over Keraket's advantage from the potions. Because basically, Keraket ended with a score as if he had just over 2 heroes, really. So if Okul loses a single hero, then he would have lost to Keraket. We see that the Rampage is out, and his Wild Charge is on Amnesia still. So he's got time. Doesn't matter that Obus Thunderbane there's got low health. He can just pump damage into Mama Boar to finish her out. No mana left on the Archer, so that damage is going to be coming in slow and steady to win the race. But win the race, Okul actually did end up doing. Oh, but Wild Charge coming in hot. Boom, there's another health potion out, letting him survive, and the shield up ability, letting the Knight take the damage. Barely survives with 88 health, but now he's got 6 turns in a row to wipe out this Mama Boar. And as you'll see, he does just that. Boom. So he ends up finishing the game there. View battle logs. Turn 67. 3 heroes left. So that's 9 points. Keraket had 1 hero left and 2 potions for a total of 7 points. So that is Okul advancing past the semifinals. Now in the finals, he had to beat Zion. Zion did not defeat the final affix of Brutish plus Brutish. But Okul kind of made it look like a cakewalk. I'm not even going to lie. Shout out to Doug Hype wherever he is. This is his final team, which was a Knight, Priest, and an Archer. Archer is opening up with 1 small stone. Unfortunate miss there, but he does get some damage onto the middle boar. Remember, he has to take 2 Brutishes in this round. 2 Rampages, I mean to say, to satisfy the Brutish plus Brutish affix. And I hope if he ever watches this that, you know, Dags was surprised by the affixes. I hope he was, because he was put in some serious speculation, and he really followed the breadcrumbs that I laid down just for people like him to follow with the asterisks. I put in the number of asterisks that corresponded to different words than ended up being the finals affixes, just to really mess with people. Just to really mess with them. Yeah. I'm that guy. I am that guy. So, that's how it is sometimes. All right, big crit coming out from that small stone. That's the power of small stone. Over 700 damage on that turn right there is huge. Huge. Middle boar is looking juicy. She's about to get nuzzled, though, after this knight's attack. No wild charge out yet. No rampage out yet, but we're getting one right now with that one small stone hitting the middle boar, finishing it off before the nuzzle comes out. Miss, big miss on the archer there from the rampage, that first rampage. That's actually huge. And now Okul is in a position where what does he do? He either heals up or he tries to kill it and just takes the rampage while she's buffed with rampage, which would be absolutely insane. Big heal coming in from the Holy Bacon. And another one from the Prayer of Healing. Getting that healer back up so that she's ready when the next rampage comes out. Archer's putting in the damage on the front board. Getting it ready. We still have 2 turns left with the rampage buff, which does plus 25% physical damage. When you throw in a crit on top of that, it gets absolutely wild. But ooh, now we've got the wild charge with the rampage coming. Priest is looking hurt. Knight is looking hurt. Okul's got to do something to keep this together. Heals the Knight. Ready for the wild charge. Wild charge is buffed. But remember, there is minus 10 physical accuracy with the rampage buff. So what does he what happens here? Misses the Priest. Big miss. Big damage on the Knight and the Archer. Knight goes down, killed by that follow-up attack from the boar. But the lucky thing about this is he's got a really healthy Priest, and he's got a lot of mana on his Archer. So he really, all he needs to do is be able to survive one more Brutish, one more Rampage. But until then, he's got to wait until Mama Boar's turn. And he's got a lot of turns before that happens. Just doing basic attacks on the front board to get it primed. So he is just ready to kill it at a moment's notice, whenever the time is right, whenever the opportunity is there. Kander Gander is asking, whoa, what happened? Due to a scoring error, Keraket should not have advanced past the semifinals. I thought he had no potions used. He used 1. So Okul advanced past the semifinals over Keraket. And because Okul beat the final round in his first try, he naturally beat Zion as well, who was unable to beat it in his first try. I recorded Okul's games Tuesday morning at 2:30 in the morning because Okul could not be present during this time period. But luckily for him, he put on a really good showing. And just, you know, for added viewer context, there's the second rampage. Big miss on the Archer, which is huge for securing the victory here for Okul. Because now he's got time and he's got room to work with that health bar. But back where I was getting at, I recorded Okul's games Tuesday morning, 2:30 in the morning. He learned what the final affix was after he did his semifinal round, just like the rest of the people in the finals. So that's Zion and Keraket, even though that was a mistake. No one learned that until just before they played it. And in fact, I gave the other 2 guys 10 minutes. Okul was like ready in like 3. I'm not even going to lie. It was a speed run. We finished this whole thing out in 40 minutes, all 3 of his rounds. And as you'll see here, he just ends up wasting on Mama Boar, making it look like child's play, taking 2 rampages with 2 heroes left alive at the end. Big crit from that small stone. Wow. And that big crit is huge because wild charge is coming in. That could have made things very dicey. But instead, he's going to finish it out likely before this wild charge even goes off. Nope. Wild charge is going to go off. Doesn't kill either of his heroes, though. And thus, Okul was able to beat the final round with 2 heroes and 1 potion remaining for a score of 8. 8-0. Okul won the finals. And so this is a correction because, like I said during the live event, there was a scoring error. So I wanted, you know, all the information to be in the same place here on the Mythic Squad YouTube channel. I wanted Okul's runs to, you know, be visible for those who were curious and wanted to watch. And so yeah, that I just ran through those really quickly, and that was the whole point of me going live here with this stream. yeah, but since I have 4 of you here, I just want to say thank you all for tuning in. It was a great time doing the stream, and really liked it. Really liked it. Can't wait to do the next one. Sorry about the scoring error and the confusion with this one. I'm trying to get the word out in every platform I know how. So I've tweeted it. I've tagged everyone on Discord. And now I've got this video up. So the information is out there for those who care to search. And with that, I think there's only one thing left to do. This is Dags.
Super nerdy, super awesome.
My name's
Sergeant.
I've been battle tested.
We really like to roll on the ground with sweaty dudes and stretch each other out.
Gotta get the hammies.
Fighting like grown-ups.
I'm gonna beat them all. I'm gonna take on Grandma.
Smack you around, I'm gonna do it.
We're the Mythic Squad, the People's Guild. A passion for making monsters.